Alright, so I want to demonstrate cooking a pizza, a fire grilled pizza, on the Char-Griller Ceramic Akorn. So what you're going to need is we're going to make the dough from scratch. Sounds intimidating, but it's not. It's really simple. As long as you have a mixer, you can do it by hand too, but God forbid you do that. I mean, it's just tedious. You can either get a mixer with a dough hook, or you can go and buy a cheap bread machine. That works as well too, and it'll do all the kneading and bumping and rising and everything for you. So you don't have to worry about like doing anything but adding the ingredients. I'm using a stand mixer today, so let's get to it. These are what you're gonna need. Bread flour, kosher salt, some vegetable oil, some sugar, and last but not least, you need yeast and water. All right, now that we're done kneading, I did have to add a little bit of water in there just to kind of get it to form more. But what I like to do, this is the dough ball. What I like to do is I take my hands like this and I just kind of spin it in my hands and knead it into itself, just in the air. I just do this for a few minutes just to kind of help stretch it and massage it in a little bit. Now, set this on the counter for a second. Get you some spray. You can either use a spray oil, which is just some Costco cooking spray, canola oil. And you take the dough and throw it down in that bowl that you just oiled up, and then spray the top of the dough. Just like that. And then we're gonna take some cling wrap. And cover it up. Now you want to set this in like a warm spot in the house, like your kitchen. Put it somewhere that's kind of warm. Some people like to set their dough by the refrigerator because the refrigerator is a warmer part of the kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit and rise for over an hour, because it'll take at least an hour to rise, and it should double in size. So we'll get back to this when we get ready to put a pizza together. Well, first we'll take some of that bread flour we were using earlier, and we're going to go ahead and put a little sprinkle of it on the counter. Make sure your counter's clean already, of course. And take the dough and dump it out onto the surface, like so. So I just need enough for one pizza. So we're going to cut the dough right down the middle. Set it aside. Now we got just the dough that we need here. I don't want to mess up the CO2 that's already in the dough that the yeast is forming. I actually want to kind of keep the outer rings puffy as possible. We're just going around and we're just stretching the dough. Next thing we want to do here is, I got the garlic powder. We're going to take the garlic powder We're gonna sprinkle it all over the crust. Just go in circles and make your way to the middle. If you don't like garlic that much, you can bypass this step. Now let's take the sauce. We're gonna scoop it, blot it in the middle. My daughter's excited about this if you can't hear her. Next thing we want to do is take our cheese and just kind of scatter it about. Pineapple. Got some pineapple and sprinkle that all over the place. Just go ahead and put our Canadian bacon on there. Alright, it's about as far as I want to go with it. Let's go out to the grill and get it going, shall we? Take a look at that. Ah, yeah. Alright guys, here's the pizza. We're going to put it on the grill here. We're sitting close to 400, so we're going to open her up. I'm using Char-Griller's pizza stone here, if you can see. I'll show you what the importance of that cornmeal is. See how that pizza just slides right off of there? That's why we use cornmeal. I'm gonna close it, let it cook for about 10 minutes or so. Dude, it beats ordering, man. It really does. And the pizza seems healthier. It's not as greasy as when you usually order out. I had really good results on the steel acorn as well, but this ceramic acorn is, man, it's changing my life. It's pretty awesome. Cheers, guys. It does a good pizza.